5 U.S.C. 706, APA Judicial Review, Tactical Invocation Blueprint. Statutory command under the Administrative Procedure Act, APA, TRIF 706 authorizes a reviewing court to hold unlawful and set aside agency action findings and conclusions that are arbitrary, capricious, an abuse of discretion, not in accordance with law, contrary to constitutional right, in excess of statutory jurisdiction, without observance of required procedure, unsupported by substantial evidence in formal rulemaking adjudication. Weaponization protocol. This isn't a procedural nicety, it's a judicial flamethrower. Prac 706 arms the litigant with judicial override power against unlawful administrative action. Invoke it not as a request, but as a demand for nullification. Key tactical elements. 1. Hold unlawful and set aside. Use this language verbatim in pleadings. Courts are mandated, not permitted, to invalidate unlawful agency acts. Example: petitioner moves this court to hold unlawful and set aside the agency's action pursuant to 5 U.S.C. 706 2A as arbitrary, capricious, and contrary to constitutional right. 2. Arbitrary and capricious. Attack the agency's logic, evidence, consistency, or reasoning. Example: no rational basis for rule change, ignored contrary evidence, inconsistent with prior positions without justification. 3. Contrary to constitutional right. This clause is the bridge from administrative review to constitutional litigation. Invoke the 1st, 4th, 5th, or 10th Amendments directly. Example: the agency's enforcement violates the petitioner's 5th Amendment right to due process and must be set aside under 5 U.S.C. Chapter 706 2b4, in excess of statutory jurisdiction. Kill zone for rogue agencies. Agencies cannot self-legislate. If a rule, enforcement action, or denial exceeds the agency's delegated authority, it is void. Example: the agency acted ultra vires, exceeding its statutory jurisdiction under Track of 706 2c. Procedural violations. Failure to publish, give notice, or allow comment for rules, or failure to follow internal procedures in adjudication opens the door. Example: respondent failed to observe required rulemaking procedures under TAC 553, mandating invalidation under PAC 706d. Strategic advantage. Judicially enforceable. Courts must act. 706 leaves no discretion when violations are proven. Applies across all federal agencies. Weaponize it against IRS, HHS, DOJ, FAA, or alphabet soup entities. Gateway to constitutional challenge. Insert 706 2b as the platform for due process, equal protection, or supremacy clause challenges. Optional add-on, ultravirus doctrine. An agency action that exceeds its lawful authority is not voidable. It is void ab initio. Courts do not defer to nullities.